Welcome everybody to OCD Clarity. My name is Luc, and today I want to talk about Health OCD. The reason I want to talk about it is because I was sick for the past few days, and next to that I had a very swollen hand. It still is, and it was also inflamed. So my finger was really, and I don't have that beautiful hands, but it was really swollen and infected. I worked in the garden and I worked very hard, and I think something just went in, and so it got infected. So for the past couple of days, I am using soda baths to just try to get it better, and it's getting better, but slowly. And I'm also using some iodine to just try to sterilize it or something. But and this remembered me of the time I had a very hard time with health OCD. So it was, I think, it was present, and it wasn't chronic or severe, but it was present for like from the age of, I think, 13, because I can remember that I think I got to the doctor in my early teens, I think 10 times for the same thing, over and over and over again, because I was scared I might have cancer. A typical health scare for people with health OCD. So, but at that point it wasn't chronic, it flared up and then it came down, and when I got the reassurance of the doctor, in most cases I wasn't scared anymore. But when in 2019 my OCD really went severe. My first team was sensory motor OCD, what stayed stuck for more than 3 years. And next to that, I had very bad health anxiety and health OCD, because I was really scared of getting cancer. So I went in to the doctor, to the hospital, with all kinds of stories, all made up, just to go the same day. I told them lies about I was going on holiday tomorrow. I couldn't wait. I needed to go today. And they said, okay, come in and let's have a look. And everything came back clear always. And at a certain point, because OCD is never fulfilled, if you saw my YouTube video about it, it's very helpful. You know that OCD is never fulfilled because at first when you're asking for reassurance by a doctor, you're getting, you get that relief for a longer period of time. But after you do it more, OCD needs more and more and more of reassurance. So I went into the hospital, and at a certain point, I left the hospital and I was on the bicycle back to home. And I was already questioning the diagnosis. Did he saw it right? Is it certain that he has the good diagnosis? Maybe I got there's a chance I got it, and I'm sick. And then I knew this is really bad. But at that point, my sensory motor OCD was still present, and it morphed from the one to the other. Then, end of 2020, My girlfriend got diagnosed with stage 3 metastatic cervical cancer. Oh, yeah. So there you got your health scare, there you got your partner. And for a very long time, it was unknown if she could recover from it. She had a surgery, removed her, let me look it up, uterus, radiation, and chemo. And it took, I think, from start till we heard that she the operation and the chemo and the radiation had succeeded. It took more than a year. So for more than I think for 1.5 year I was in limbo about what's gonna happen. And at that point, you learn to sit with uncertainty because you can't um, make the process faster. And yeah, you are on the sideline, you know, it is your partner. And at the end, the doctors and we made the right decisions. And we are now in 2025. And yeah, everything looks very good. And I'm very, very grateful for that. And very grateful for the very good healthcare system here, for the insurance. Yeah, unbelievable. We went to the best hospital here and everything got covered, no problem at all. And there you see, yeah, amazing. Yeah, so nice doctors. Uh, they work miracles, really is. And everybody talks about the healthcare system, and I don't know in other countries, but and all about pharma, big pharma, and but it saved her life. It saved her life, and there are a lot of people where it doesn't work. But yeah, it's very sad. But so this this was a point where I learned to sit with uncertainty in healthcare situations. And when I learned more about OCD and anxiety, when I saw that I needed to stop seeking reassurance, doing compulsions, reassure myself that it wasn't cancer or something, then I could get still get better, because I after the whole with my girlfriend in 2022, I got multiple instances where I was very scared I got skin cancer, because I had some spots, and yeah, because my father had skin cancer, my grandma, my sister, and my brother has it. So and it's not a scary one, but you need to remove it, otherwise it grows very big and it can be dangerous. But the risk is very small. But in most cases, other health scares, you really need to look and take the chance to sit with uncertainty for a period of time. I'm not saying that you don't need to go to the ER when there is an emergency, or that you don't need to go to a doctor never again. But if you're seeing that you're going constantly to the doctor's office, going in, going out, telling lies, making up stories, be honest with yourself. If that's getting out of hand, you really need to be honest and make steps towards sitting with the uncertainty. So, for instance, when this was very, very red, very swollen, and um, when I really had health OCD, I went into the doctor's office immediately with some kind of story that I needed to go in right now. And now, even if people tell me, Luc, maybe you need to go to the doctor, I said, I'll wait a day or two. I wait a day or two. Let me see if it's not um, getting better by itself, and let me help it, you know? But if it's gotten worse over the past 2 days, today I would go into the doctor's office, because yeah, if it not doesn't get better, then you need to go. But it's still inflamed. But yeah, so, and on the other hand, you need to really work at other things. So when when you got health OCD and you're constantly going in and out of the doctor's office, you really need to set the first steps into getting better of health OCD, and that is not going to the doctor, sitting with the uncertainty that it maybe isn't, um, that maybe it's serious or not, but just see, is this something I can sit with and wait for a few days? And you can always go. And on the other hand, you really need to work at how you view death. The death. Because everybody's gonna die. And you can't be certain that you don't have an incurable disease at this point now. I don't know if I have cancer. Could be. I don't know if it's stage 1, stage 4. Maybe I'm healthy. I think I'm healthy, but I don't know for sure. And you need to see that you need to make peace with your worst case scenario, and that's death. That everybody's gonna die, and some people earlier than others. And when it's your time, it's your time. And I'm not saying that you can't look after yourself. Eat healthy, exercise, work on a good life structure, looking after yourself. Try to be healthy, and going to the doctor when there is a serious thing. But if you're going in and out of the doctor's office, that needs to stop. So you need to make peace with the fact that you're at the point in time you will die. And maybe it's next year, maybe it's in 30 years, you don't know. So, and you need to be grateful for the time that you had, because a lot of children are dying at a very young age. And then yeah. So the world and life isn't fair. And it's the reality. So, I hope this will help. If you have any questions, please contact me. And please download my OCD Clarity action plan on ocdclarity.com and start on getting better with your own OCD fears, themes. And if you have any suggestions, please let me know, and have a nice day.